Hi Stampers, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Look at the fun project I have for you today. This is something I've shared many times over the last 24 years that I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I want to show you how to make this great no-peak gift bag topper. Now, before we get started, make sure you let me know if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I would love to be your demonstrator and send you catalogs if you need them. So get a hold of me so that I can help you out with all your stamping needs. And also, make sure to share my video, and even more importantly, give me a thumbs up if you like it. I need to know if you like the projects I'm sharing so that I know what kinds of projects to continue sharing with you. So give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I look forward to sharing many more projects with you guys. Now let's flip the camera down and let me show you this awesome little gift bag. This truly is one of my favorite projects to share, especially during the holiday season. But don't get so stuck on this has to be an idea for Christmas, because you could really use this idea for birthday cards, wedding gifts, anything. It's all about making this little topper that goes on top of our gift bag. I don't know about you, but I am horrible about putting a gift in a bag and making the tissue all come out and look so pretty. It doesn't work for me. So this way I can just put my gift down in there, put a little tissue down there if I wanted to protect the gift, but then I can just carry it and nobody can see what's inside it. That's why we call it the no peek topper. Now for this size bag, and we're going to actually work on this brown one today. What I like to do is, first off, because really you can use any size bag, but take your bag and figure out how big of a piece of cardstock you need to go over the top. This particular bag, which I don't know, these are what, about a little over 5.5 by 8.5 or so. Just got them from a local craft store. But a regular normal size card is actually what fits on here perfect. So I can work in terms of just making a card. So I figured out the size. I want to make sure it does extend over the edges a little bit. So if your bag's bigger, just make this a little bit bigger and then figure out, how far down kind of proportionately you want it to go. So we know we're doing a card size. So I could really just grab any card I have, but what fun would that be? I want to stamp one for you. So we are going to use the Making Christmas Bright stamp set. This is in the holiday catalog, and I thought I would just stamp it nice and bright. It fits the name, and it was so fun to play with. Now it does have a coordinating punch, and we're going to use that today too. And then I'll show you a couple other samples. Some I used the punch and some I didn't. So actually we're going to start out with our words because I want to make sure that I get this all right up to the top. So we're going to use May or Christmas Be. And we're stamping in Granny Apple Green. I'm really having fun with Granny Apple Green and Poppy Parade for kind of fun, bright Christmas cards. Now we'll go ahead and we'll do our little light string. Okay, and we're just stamping that in black. Just to kind of finish it off, I'm going to use some, let's see, do we have crushed curry? Nope, we got Daffodil Delight. Never know what color I grab. And we'll go ahead and we'll just put stars at the end. That way I don't feel like we just have this wire hanging in the middle of nowhere. Set that aside and we'll grab some scrap paper, and we're going to use the coordinating punch on this one. Now, anytime you're going to punch out a shape image, what you always want to do is make sure you flip it over and know which way it punches. So this is going to slide in like so. So when I do my bulbs on this piece of scrap paper, I want to make sure that they go this way. Okay, does that make sense? Because if it was this way, I couldn't slide in on, well, I could flip it the other way, but sometimes that's not always the case if our piece isn't so small. So let's go ahead and we're going to just stamp 2 of these. So we've got the Merry, and then we'll do the Bright. Leave enough room so you have room to punch them. And then the little word and this one we'll use the Granny Apple. So we've stamped all of them, and now because it slides in this way, I can go ahead and we'll punch out each one. There we go. Then we're going to use the same scrap because we have room, and I'm going to use soft suede, and we'll go ahead and we'll stamp 3 of our little tops. Now that's what's fun about this punch is we can also go ahead and punch these out. There we go. We got pieces flying everywhere. So I've got those 3 and these 3. Now to stick these together, I found the easiest way was to use glue dots. So let's open this up. With your glue dots, you're gonna just take your piece that you're gonna stick to something else, stick it right there on the glue dot, and then when you pull it up, the glue dot will stick to the back of it, and we can go ahead and we'll just put that right on like so. So let's do all 3 of these. There we go. And then we're gonna bring our piece back here. Now this white layer is, let's double check here so I give you the right. We're 4 1/4 by 3, and I'm gonna put our light bulbs on using dimensionals, because we gotta use those, you know me. And we're gonna start with the middle one, because then I can line it up about in the middle. Just have that bulb kind of going up over our little black line a little bit. And then we'll take the other one, and let's see, Merry and Bright. And then we'll put Mary over here on that side. Now we want the little yellow down at the bottom, so to make our light bulbs look like they're on, so we'll just take our Daffodil Delight and we'll go right down at the bottom like so. And then, like I said, we're making a very simple card, and since it's the regular size, it could easily be a card, but we're gonna use it for our topper on our no peak bag. So we'll go ahead, we'll adhere that on there. And then we've got Poppy Parade here, and then we'll use Granny Apple Green for our card base. Now, if we wanted to just make this into a card, and that's what I did on this one. I did just add a piece on the inside. Now don't worry about remembering all the pieces. I mean, this is 4 by 5 1/4, normal side for inside, but I'll have a link down in the description of the video that will give you all the details on all 3 of the cards I have to show you, plus the gift bag. So you don't have to worry about writing them down. So I stamped the inside of that, but now we're not gonna worry about the inside, like I said, because we're gonna go ahead and make this our gift bag topper. Now, because Jackie keeps everything quick and easy, we're not gonna do any measuring. We're going to simply lay it on our bag here. It's sticking out a little bit there, sticking out a little bit there. And then I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to come the farthest out wherever your handle is here. And these bags aren't all made equal, okay? The handles kind of are in different places. But I made just a teeny tiny snip on each side of the furthest out handle. And then we'll take our scissors and we're going to just cut off a very little piece here from snip to snip, like so. And that's up there on that fold, because now when we open up our bag, I can go ahead, whoops, making a mess here, guys. And then we can just take our handle, it comes up over the top like so, slide it down, and there is your topper on your gift bag. Put your gift down in there. Can't see it very well that way. And then I like to just tie a bow, okay? And this weaved ribbon is so gorgeous, and it comes in Granny Apple Green and Poppy Parade. So for this one, we'll go ahead and we'll put a Poppy Parade bow on it, and there will be 2 different gift bags all ready to go to put gifts inside of them. So the other projects, like I said, this one was done the same way. I just finished it off in the inside, so that can be a card. This one I stamped a little bit differently. Now in these 2, I did not use the punch at all. So I did just stamp the light bulbs right there on it. So if you don't want to do the punch, you can easily just make this, you know, a no layer card. Well, not really no layer, because there's layers on there, but you don't need the punch to pop them out. But I do like the look of them popped up on there. So any questions, make sure to ask, but I hope you liked today's project. But most importantly, I hope you understand how easy it is to make these no-peak gift bags and start planning ahead for Christmas, and maybe even make a stash of them for upcoming birthdays. Well, I hope you liked today's projects, not only showing you the stamp set and what a fun, bright stamp set it can be to make your Christmas cards this year, but more importantly, I hope you realize how easy it is to make a no-peak gift bag topper, whether it's for Christmas or any other holiday, and especially when you have this size bag, you really could just grab any card you have now that you know how to make the slit to make it go over the handles. Makes gift giving or gift packaging a cinch. So again, if there's questions, let me know. I love to help you learn to make quick and easy cards or gift bags or whatever. Get a hold of me if you have questions. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And if you're looking to order Stampin' Up! Products, I would love it if you picked me. When you order from me, that's what helps me be able to continue to provide quick and easy ideas for you. Don't forget about my rewards program. I have a great rewards program, guys. You know, there's other demonstrators that send you thank you gifts when you place orders. I send you thank you gifts, but I let you pick that gift. You know, sometimes what other people send you, you might not want or you might not use. And mine, you can save up the reward cards to get any size gift you want. So make sure you check out all the information or ask questions, and I would love to be your demonstrator. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I like to know what kinds of projects you guys like to see. So I look forward to stamping with you again real soon. Have a stamp happy day.